Westminster Shorter Catechism, Question and Answer 15. Quaestio, quod nam erat peccatum istud quo primi parentes statu, in quo creati fuerant excederant? Responsio, peccatum istud quo primi parentes statu in quo creati fuerant excederant, erat commestio fructus interdicti. 15 asks the question, what kind of a thing, quod nam, was that sin, peccatum istud? Quod nam is neuter, singular, and nominative. It's an interrogative pronoun, adjective, quod, with the suffix nam for intensification. What in fact was peccatum istud? Istud is a demonstrative adjective, and like peccatum and quod nam, it's neuter, singular, nominative. What in fact was that sin, quo, by which? Quo, the relative pronoun, is neuter, singular, ablative. Its antecedent is peccatum, and it's being used here instrumentally. That sin by which primi parentes, our first parents, and now we have largely a repetition of the previous questions. Our parents from the state, statu, this is an ablative of separation, from the state, in quo, in which creati fuerant, they had been created, they fell, excederant. Now the answer repeats part of the question. Peccatum istud, that sin, by which, etc. It's a verbatim repetition of this phrase, this clause, by which the first parents from the state in which they had been created fell, excederant, that sin erat. So peccatum istud is subject, then we have the verb erat, and then we have the predicate, which is going to be commestio. So peccatum erat commestio, that's the sentence, was the eating, commestio, fructus interdicti. Commestio is the noun, it's a third declension noun, and it is related to the third declension verb commedo, commedere, which means to eat or to consume. So the sin, peccatum, was, imperfect verb, the eating of what? Fructus interdicti. Fructus interdicti, both of these are masculine, singular, and genitive. Fructus is a fourth declension noun. Fructus is the nominative, us the genitive, and the gender is masculine. Most fourth declension nouns are masculine, some are feminine, and a very few are neuter. That's a handy rule of thumb, or pollicus regula. Interdicti, as a participle, is also masculine, singular, and genitive, from the verb interdico, to forbid. So the eating of the forbidden fruit, that was the peccatum istud.